Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to talk about 6 luxury handbags that I personally will never buy, okay? 2 disclaimers before we get into it. Number 1, if you have these bags, if you love these bags, if they're on your wish list, please keep doing that. You do you, I do me. That's pretty much how we like to run this. The second disclaimer is, of course, this is YouTube, okay? This is how this works. Usually I'll say,
I don't want this bag, I hate this bag, this is the worst bag I've ever seen in my life.
And about 1 hour later, I own it, okay? I'm allowed to change my mind. I just feel like this always happens. Like, I think with the Chanel heart bag, I said I hate that bag, and then I bought it immediately. And the 22, I mean, I still don't love that bag, but I bought a mini 22 after saying I didn't like the 22. So this is just what happens, okay? But if you guys want to know what 9 luxury bags I am just never gonna buy, then please just keep on watching. But wait, you already know what I'm saying. If you're not already subscribed, explain yourself. I post on Wednesdays and Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I feel like you're gonna be here when I do. If you like luxury, like handbags, like fashion, you like not buying those things, I feel like this is definitely where you're gonna be. So you should subscribe if you're not already, and you should follow me over on Instagram if you're not already. It's just K Danger. I post every single day over there. Every day is a real outfit of the day, something on stories. It's a lot, okay? We post a lot over there, so you should follow me over there if you're not already. And with all that out of the way, let's jump into the video. So let's start off, since I was talking about Chanel earlier, let's start off with Chanel. Let's do it. The Chanel 25. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm not even gonna pause. We're not gonna do it. The Chanel 25. I will never buy this bag. I will never buy this bag, okay? I know I said I would never buy the heart bag, and then I bought it, and I said I would never buy a 22, and then I ended up buying a mini 22. I will link both those unboxings up here, by the way. But I will never buy this bag. I know big bags are back, okay? I know they're back with a vengeance. I actually am like really interested in getting a Kelly 32, like out of nowhere. I'm just so interested in Kelly 32. But this bag, no. There is not one solitary feature on this bag that I like. Not one thing that I can point out and say, you know what, that might, no. I hate the shape. I hate the pockets. I hate the opening. I hate everything about it. It just does not look good. And I know that this is always what happens. And I said this in my 25S review video, which I'll link up here. Everyone's always like so on edge when there's a new Chanel thing coming out. Everyone's like,
whoa, this is like such a weird design.
But no, I truly think this is ugly. Like, I don't care how innovative you think this is. I don't care how user-friendly you think this is. To me, if you want a bag that is user-friendly, I would prefer the 22 over this. This is just not it. Still don't like 22. But this is just so not it. I feel like recently I've been a lot better with not falling into hype. I mean, I could be wrong. But I've been trying really hard not to like get FOMO and to fall into all this hype. And I feel like this is solidifying that with me. Like, I am not gonna buy this bag. Okay, not. This is one that you can write me down on a list. And you can hold me accountable. If you ever see me roll up in here with this bag, you can hold me accountable. The next one is from Louis Vuitton. And listen, you guys are going to be so mad at this one. I know you're going to be so mad because I actually did mention this in the best bags to buy in 2025 video, which I'll link up here. But just because it's the best doesn't mean that I'm going to buy it. Okay. This is the Louis Vuitton P9 Speedy. I am never going to buy this bag. I am never going to buy this bag. Okay. I'm just never going to buy this bag. And it's not because I think it's like ugly. It's not really the same reason as the Chanel 25, because the Chanel 25 is just like so ugly. But that is not really the issue here. The issue here is the price point on this. For me to spend this type of money at Louis Vuitton, it needs to be an exotic capucines. That will be the only solitary only way that I would drop this type of money at Louis Vuitton. And honestly, if I was gonna get an exotic capucines, I would still buy it on the pre-love market, because the way that the capucines don't hold their value. I do know that everybody who has ever even come in contact with a P9 Speedy is like obsessed with it. You don't even have to own it. You just see it in person, you touch it one time, you're obsessed. I get that. Trust me, I understand. I have not touched one yet, so maybe that's why I'm on this boat over here all alone. But I don't really care, to be honest. I really don't care. I'm just never gonna do it. I'm never gonna drop the money, okay? The colors are gorgeous. They're coming out with some really beautiful ones this year. There's like a khaki green and a navy. They recently came out with like this beautiful like bubblegum pink shade and like a really, really light green, which I love. A pastel green is like, we are here. We're here. but I'm just not gonna buy it. I'm just not. Next up is a bag from Loewe, and another one that I feel like is not, this is not gonna go over well, but it's the Loewe Squeeze Bag. It's like the Chanel 22, but worse, in my opinion, okay? I don't like the Chanel 22, which I've said infinity times, honestly. Like, take a shot every time I say Chanel 22 in this video, which is not even a bag that I'm mentioning in this video, by the way. But this, to me, is just a downgraded version of the 22, and I'm not saying it came out after the 22 or there's any inspiration there. I really, really, really don't like the chain. Okay, I know a lot of people really love that chain, but I'm sorry, I don't like the way that that chain looks. I don't like the shape of that bag. It's like just a saggy old bag, and I really, really, really don't like on the chain, there's like those little, I don't even know what they are. They're supposed to like help, like little pads. They're supposed to help your shoulder not be in like super pain because you have like this chain rubbing against your shoulder. Please understand that I do understand the functionality. I understand why they're there, and they're probably very helpful, but I just think they're real ugly and I don't like them. Okay, no, this one is the worst one. This one 100% is the one that people are gonna be in the comments for. The Bottega Andiamo bag. I am never gonna buy this bag, and I understand this is like the most hyped up bag. Everyone loves this bag. Everyone has this bag. There are like infinite variations of this bag. I understand. I'm just not gonna buy it. So I don't like the whole strap situation, like the way that the strap is in the middle of the bag, the handheld strap, and then you have that bow tie situation, which you can also make into a strap. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't really love the shape either. I just feel like this is not the bag for me. That's really it. That's all that any of this comes down to. These are just not bags that I am willing to spend, you know, $4,000 on. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. That's not to say anything is wrong with Bottega. I actually think that Bottega is a fantastic brand, okay? And actually, I'm going to be doing, I don't know if this video is out already or not, a 6 bags that I am eyeing video, and Bottega is on that list, okay? It's just not this bag. This is just not the bag. No. Seriously, I know that I keep saying this, okay? But this is one that just, I don't even want to see it in person. I don't want anything to do with this bag, you guys. And it's not even for the reason that you're going to think. The Balenciaga Rodeo Bag is just never going to enter my radar. It's just, the second that I saw it, I forgot about it immediately because it is just not my vibe. And I do understand that it is a lot of people's vibe. I'm just not one of those people. It's not my vibe. You guys know this. You know my vibes, right? You understand how I dress, how I like my bags to look. And I think we can all come together and collectively agree this is not it. This does not fit in with how I like to do my stuff, okay? It is literally, I was gonna say basically, but no, it is literally a Kelly bag that has just been tossed around and kind of stretched out a little bit. It looks worn. It looks like a Mary-Kate and Ashley type Kelly bag. And Balenciaga's like,
yes, that's what we're selling.
No, the thing is, no. That's the thing. I am not the kind of person who wants a Kelly that looks thrown around, okay? The Kellys that I have are at all times looking exactly how they need to with their sangles, unless I'm using them, of course. If I'm using them, they're gonna look a little open, or like maybe the sangles are not on. They're just never gonna look like this. I am sorry. I am just never gonna have that happen. When I go out with my bags, I am that weird bag lady who was like protecting, like I'm gonna put this very nicely here. If there's no spot for it, I'm gonna have a bag hook and she's gonna be protected. There is no possible way that my bag is gonna get to look as musty, dusty, and crusty as the Balenciaga Rodeo bag. And the fact that that's how it looks in the beginning, like when it's being sold to you, like how is it gonna look when it's worn? I'm scared. I'm scared. And yes, I do know that most people would expect me to be mentioning this bag because it's Balenciaga. But you know, Demna's going to Gucci now, so now everyone's like, oh, I can wear my Balenciaga again, which honestly, I do have a Balenciaga sweater that I still have not been able to sell. So I'm kind of happy about that. But that's only like a small portion of the reason. The other very, very large portion is that this bag is just ugly. Like, I don't care what brand this was gonna come from. This could have came from Hermes and I would have said, what the shit is that? It's not for me. It's not for me. And last up is another one that I just know is gonna get a lot of comments because this is a very popular bag. For what reason, I can't understand, but this is the Goyard Mini Anjou. I feel like this is the cheapest looking bag that I've ever seen. Like, I feel like I could go to the 99-cent store and find this bag. I don't understand. I really don't understand the hype. And it's like everywhere. Everyone wants this bag. I could even understand like is it the St. Louis? The one that looks exactly like the Neverfull. It's the St. Louis. I could even understand that more than this bag, because that one I feel like is a little bit bigger. Yes, it is super plasticky feeling, and it still is very cheap in my opinion. I'll link a video where I talk all about how I don't like Goyard up here. But this bag is just next level not for me. Besides the fact that it looks cheap and probably feels cheap, it just looks like not proportionate in my opinion. The handles are way too long for such a small, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. And I don't care what color is coming in. I don't care. Also, that Goyard pattern is not doing anything for me. But I don't care what iteration you want to show me. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to want it. And I'm not going to buy it. I'm sure it's very functional. But actually, is it? Is it very functional? Does it go on your shoulder? There is just some type of allure that bag has on the entire YouTube, like, luxury community, that I don't know, am I immune? I don't know what happened, but it did not catch me, okay? I was not in the crosshairs. So those are the 6 bags that I will never be buying. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys thought about my picks. Are there any bags that you feel like are very hyped up, very talked about, just everyone's obsessed with in this community, and you just don't understand the hype, you don't get it? Let me know in the comments, okay? I hope you guys are not too offended. I hope you have not unsubscribed. But if you did, I understand. I feel like I've been making a lot of negative videos recently. Like, I'm just talking crap about everything. But let me know in the comments, is there anything else you want me to talk crap about? Because I'm available. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit a thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post every single day over there. And that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Testing. This better work, because I charged everything yesterday in preparation for this.